The Battle of Vercellae, fought between the Cimbri and the Roman Republic. Rome is responding to a huge migration of barbarians from the Cimbri tribe as they come from Denmark and are now marching towards Roman lands. They now stand ready, led by Gaius Marius with his new reformed Roman army to protect Rome and the Eternal City. Welcome back, guys. We're here with another historical battle for you today, and this is a glorious 3v3 DEI battle that we have today. And as I said, this is the historical battle of Vercellae. This was fought in 101 BC between obviously Rome and the Cimbri tribes that we have before us here. Rome is preparing to defend, well, basically Roman lands. I mean, the Cimbri are basically moving south to try and find better lands to settle in, and Rome is having none of it. They want no barbarians on their border, especially no barbarians from Germania. So yes, Gaius Marius is preparing to obviously defend Rome, and in history this was a decisive Roman victory. The Romans had been defeated several times before by the Cimbri, and Gaius Marius with his new reformed armies actually marches out and does eventually defeat the Cimbri. So obviously we've got like sort of legionaries from like the Republican era, lots of like of these legionary capite sensi as well, which is like a veteran, not veteran, a volunteer like unit. These guys are pretty cool. They're sort of armored, but there are obviously legionaries behind as well. And we also have equites and singulares. We have some like cohorts as well being brought up, and we have some Javi cav over here. So yeah, plenty of auxiliary troops to support. And we have some legionary cav here as well. These guys look pretty good. They look like they could do some decent damage. But it looks like the sides are just about shaping up ready to fight. It looks like Rome here is going to have a long line of legionaries. We've got legionary veterans. We've got just like those volunteer ones and standard legionaries all preparing to line up here. I'm actually going to see a bit of a charge, perhaps. No, this cavalry over here just harassing. This Numidian cav here. I hope you guys are enjoying the historical week. If you are, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're here, and a comment to show your support. As always, guys, it's very much appreciated. And if you'd like to see more DEI, then do remember to also let me know in the comments. And if there's any like really exciting like historical battles that you'd like to see recreated, whether it's like more Roman scenarios or maybe it's like a successor kingdom one, I'd be more than happy to do so. Just give me some suggestions and I'll see what we can do. You can see here the Cimbri, they're moving forward. The chieftain here with his nice red feather on. He's just, you know, identifying himself to the Romans like, I'm a perfect target, hit me. I've got a nice bright feather on my head. He's leading some light spears to the front here. And I mean, these guys will be no threat to any of these legionaries over here. And we have the cohorts Prima actually here. This is the Eagle cohort. These boys are big old unit here, 400 men in a unit. They're a nasty, nasty sight to behold. But if you want to get involved in some of these scenarios as well, and you don't know where to like get involved in some big old historical battles, feel free to join my Discord. The link is down below in the description. And everyone is welcome, whether you're a veteran player or whether you are a complete newbie. All are welcome. You can see we have some Javis here. These are like some Javi auxiliaries that are being ordered to throw their Javis, and they're taking some heavy shots now. They're actually about to get charged by a general. Looks like we might see. We have some legionary cavalry here just scaring off, just to make sure. There's some missile cav coming up as well. This will be interesting to see what they do. Are they going to go in for a charge? Looks like they might. Going to see a charge. These guys aren't slowing down. Oh, like the last minute they slowed down. I was thinking they were going to charge. That was bold. And these certainly wouldn't be the units I'd want to charge. Medium melee infantry, not what you want to be hitting. Look at all the Javis going into the ground. They're like, oh, these are axes as well. They like cause up like a small crater in the ground. Look at them. They made like a small crater. I don't know if you saw that. That's kind of insane. Cohorts Prima to the front now. I mean, this unit could take on multiple units. It's that big. It is huge. And it seems like the Cimbri here are trying to flank Rome. As you can see, very nice moves here by the Cimbri players. Just trying to outflank and surround Rome. Rome is very stretched out at the moment. Has to be at the moment. Balance power is also in favor of the Cimbri, but I will not doubt the Romans. The Romans have some excellent units. Great morale. And they also have the Eagle here. Looking over them. No reason to abandon any hope. Cohorts Prima, I don't know what they're doing, but they don't want to be charging the flank of this unit here. That is for sure. Cohos Prima have their back turned. They're going to get charged in a moment by some melee, medium melee in a minute. Oh no, here we go. Cohos Prima, you got to go in. They've got to go in. They're getting charged. Or maybe not. Oh, they might actually get out of here, you know what? Just the skin of their teeth, they're going to get out of that fight. There you go. And then we've got some like Alpinorum that are going to be taking the brunt of it anyway. And this is sort of the first combat that's going on. And it is in fact just some medium melee infantry going up against some auxiliaries. Nothing too exciting, but it's certainly going to be a good fight for the Cimbri. I think the auxiliaries are pretty good, but I don't think they'll stop these medium melee infantry. They look really nice, though, the auxiliaries. I always think they look great. They're taking a few losses. I mean, their spears against swords is always a bit of a disadvantage for the spear unit. We've got some, the Cohos Prima here again. They're repositioned. And here you go, Cimbri coming out of the woods and attacking these auxiliaries. And let the struggle begin. You can see the Cohos Prima as well, also getting engaged in some fighting here. Protect the eagle with your lives, men. Fight to the last man. The eagle cannot fall. It's quite funny because I'm pretty sure the eagle, like standing bearer, always gets killed off like first. It's kind of hilarious how like quickly this guy dies. He's just so vulnerable. Oh, we've got some Numidian cav coming into the flank. We have more auxiliaries as well engaging here. Some like auxiliaries from Africa, by the looks of it. They're very short infantry actually out here. Yeah, auxiliaries from Africa holding the line. These guys look pretty cool. Got their gold armor. With a shield that's got like some Carthaginian looks to it. We've got cavalry retreating here. We actually have a general for the Cimbri coming in with his heavy cav, trying to trap as many of these Numidians as possible. They're trying to get out of there as quickly as they can, but they have taken some losses. We're seeing a lot of light infantry now engage against Cohos Ligurium. This is a sword auxiliary unit. These guys should hold the line for a little while. They are probably vastly better than these light infantry. I don't know. I mean, armor-wise, they look better, but that doesn't always mean anything. 300 men against 200. I have numbers on the side with Cimbri. Looks like we're seeing light spears being engaged by heavy shot cap. Probably the best little unit for that shot cap to charge. Those lights will probably break pretty quickly. I'm seeing Cimbri units being broken over here already. That's always good to see if you're rooting for Rome. If you're rooting for the Barbarians, then let me know in the comments. I mean, just let me know who you're rooting for anyway. I don't know who I'll root for. Rome, maybe. They do defend the Eternal City, which I reside in as a pope. But yeah, we're seeing lots of archers firing now. I mean, these guys shouldn't do too much damage to the Cohos Alpinorum. I mean, bows just generally don't do that much damage in DI. You're better with Javies or maybe Slingers. Slingers don't do too bad. Cohos Prima coming in over here. Another Cohos Prima. So there must be a Cohos Prima per army, I imagine. We are seeing a bit of engagement as well over here on this side. We're seeing Legionary Cavalry being routed right now by Cimbri Cav very quickly. Also seeing some Antagnazi. They're being sent in and they're going to be dealing with these light melee infantry. These guys are actually pretty good in combat. Generally, they're a legionary unit, the legionary Javies. I actually quite like these guys. I think they're actually quite effective. Certainly in campaign. If you watch my DEI Rome campaign where we reformed Trajan's Empire, you saw that I relied on Antagnazi a lot throughout that playthrough. But the cavalry might get out of here. 72 out of 100. Yeah, should get out of there. But yeah, it is a bit shaken. But it's not stirred, and Rome is actually being offensive on this side here. He's pushing hard on this front here, and I don't blame him. There is not much in the way of scary infantry that's stopping. Lots of lights, a few mediums, but nothing too scary. He definitely maybe make a push there. But yeah, all the action going on over here. You can see actually that these African cohorts are being surrounded here by medium shock cav, and they are in a bit of trouble. Another one here has been surrounded, but it has formed square, and the square is always a good formation to form, that is for sure. These guys can hold the line. The general already in here for Rome. He's already going flying into combat. He's getting pinned down by light spears now. I think he's trying to chase his shock cav away. Rome wants to get his general out there, really. Let the other cavalry maybe do the dirty work. You're seeing more cavalry coming in now. Seeing some light missile cav coming in. That should be caught by these legionary cav here. In they go. Yeah, Rome dealing with this very nicely. And they should beat this cavalry quickly. Cohorts Prima also looking really healthy. 380 out of their 400 still alive. That's always good. Cohorts Prima here. Look in the wrong direction. They need to be careful of that, boys. You're getting just chopped on the flank here. Fighting this forest. Battling on, but they are fighting wavering troops. They should be okay. Still, again, the main battle line for Rome not really being engaged. You could maybe, if I was you, start to maybe withdraw troops from here. You've got, what, 6 against 3? I'd start to withdraw legionary troops to other areas of the fight. But you can see here, the Cimbri on this flank have retreated. They've done some damage to Roman cav. But that's kind of it. They've not really done too much damage anywhere else. It's a pretty rough start. The same fight still going on over here. I think they're just trying to force Rome to keep most of his battle line here, or trying to do as much damage to this flank as possible. I mean, they are doing damage to some of these cohorts, Africorum, but not much else. Lots of other units are still doing just fine. Seeing some cohorts here break. At the moment, history looks like it will be recreated. Rome is standing strong. These cohorts Liguria here, they're doing their best. Look at these guys. Fighting for their citizenship. They just want to be a Roman. Maybe that's what the Cimbri want to be. Maybe they're just like, we want to be part of the Empire, guys. Let us in. Let us in. They're just like, you know that meme template? Just like the guy shaking on the fence. Let us in. That's maybe what the Cimbri are like. Maybe there's something worse behind the Cimbri that they're running away from. There's naked warriors just trying to climb over the shield wall of Rome. Not happening. Rome actually giving ground here. He's letting his volunteer legionaries actually fall back, and I don't know if that was part of the plan, but they are actually letting the barbarians in a little bit. I don't know if that was really part of the plan. I would have maybe held the line. Again, still nothing really going on that side. The main battle line for Rome is starting to get engaged a little bit. Yeah, these veteran legion, I keep wanting to call them veterans. They're not veterans at all. They're volunteers. If anything, they're worse. But then again, at the same time, they volunteered to sign up. They volunteered to die for Rome. Honourable men. But they're doing okay. Not taking too many casualties. Here we go. Legatus coming in. He's actually taking a bit of damage. If they can kill a general of Rome's, and that would also be very detrimental. Yeah, there's a general in here, Equite Singularis. He's just, you know, chilling, trying to stay alive. Seeing some Antagnazi come up over here. These guys very vulnerable being charged by cavalry. Looks like we are just about to see a charge here as well. Heavy shock cav coming in. Oh, there's nothing worse than a German on a horse, I don't think, in this Roman world. Oh my god, here they come. Oh, knock them down. Look at these angry Germans. Cut them down, boys. Cut them down. Kill them all. These legionary carries were also wavering at 76 men. They are very healthy, I would have thought. 0 to 10 morale. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I mean, the other one should be okay. With Spears also coming up with support. Xantagnazi actually kind of took the charge pretty well. This one actually didn't. The other one did quite alright out of it. We're seeing pretty weak cavalry units now coming up to support. Our legionaries over here. They look like they're about to rear charge some light spears here. It's not a bad target for them. In they go. It's not the greatest of charges. They're going in. Yeah, that was not a great charge. So anticlimactic, Rome. Why do you have to tease us like that? Rome's starting to have some wavering. His cohorts Ligurum here not doing so great. If one area of this battle line breaks, this could spell doom for Rome. These units just start to get surrounded and just chain route. You gotta hold auxiliaries. Rome depends on you right now. It really does. They're wavering though. They're not liking that one bit. Over here, this messy line is sorting itself out a little bit. The volunteer legionaries, these are actually veterans. These ones are veterans. Okay, veterans are in combat. Let's see all your experience pay off here, boys. Cut them down. Short, quick stabs with your gladius. Kill them all. They are wavering them. Another area that the Romans are taking advantage of, and you can see here they're actually threatening to cut off this entire Cimbri army over here. I mean, elements are here, but I mean, yeah, you can see Rome could actually just split this army in two, and this could be horrendous. This army could just get isolated and eventually just destroyed by the oncoming Roman juggernaut. Over here, though, it does look like Rome is crumbling. There are chinks in the armor being opened up now. Only the cohorts prima survives, and it's actually winning decisively. We're seeing Antagnazzi being thrown into the line. These guys should do okay in combat, but it is a dangerous, dangerous situation Rome is in right now. See these Antagnazzi, I don't think they are wavering. Yeah, look at that, I'm broken, and they're going to just start to get destroyed. I don't know if that's because a general has been killed, or no, just formation breached. Okay, no, that's it. Cohorts Prima now are returning. These guys are going to be needed in the front line. But yeah, Rome on this right flank is looking really, really problematic. They're isolated units. Cavalry is trying to stem the charge. As you can see here, now we've got like volunteer legionaries starting to break. Cohorts Ligurum has broken. Legionary, they're holding on. Yeah, you can see these legionaries are starting to waver. This is not a good sign. Rome needs to deal with this Cimbri threat over on this side soon. Quickly, Gaius Marius depends on you. I mean, they are surrounding a lot of troops here. These guys are holding on. They can't really have, what, 4 units here. Pinning down one's Cimbri. This is like what Cimbri wants. There's 4 Roman units here pinning them down when they could have been used elsewhere to help just sort this right flank out a little bit more. Which is where they're really needed. These poor veterans are probably thinking, veterans? Are they veterans? No, these are the volunteers. I keep looking at their shields thinking they're the veteran shields, but they're not. But yeah, these volunteers are probably thinking, why did we sign up? Why did we sign up? That Gaius man just persuaded us with his fancy uniforms, and we didn't even get one. Some of these guys actually haven't. They're just wearing a tunic. I would not want to be this man here. He's wearing just a tunic. Can he hold on? He's fighting. Kill some barbarians for us. Lucius, that's what your name is now. I hope you survive, Lucius. There are some pretty nasty stuff in here now. We've got heavy melee infantry being thrown in. These guys are looking pretty fierce. They also all have red feathers just to make sure they're perfect targets for the enemy. We're wearing some ornate helmets as well. We do have a general just throwing himself in here. This is a Legatus Legionus. This must be Gaius Marius himself. He's fighting tooth and nail for this right flank, and he's losing bodyguard quickly. Jeez, and he's wavering. 0 to 10 morale. That is not good. And he's broken. That is not good. Gaius Marius has fled from the battle. What a coward. Clearly does not believe in his new army's ability. You can see here, Rome's fate is being sealed slowly as this flank starts to break. You can see the Cohorts Prima here. I don't know where it's trying to get to, but it might as well just stand and fight. Defend the eagle. The eagle standard bearer is still alive. Defend the eagle to the last man. Form square. That's what I say. Form square and hold. I mean, there's still hope for Rome. Rome's troops are exceptionally strong. Almost going on the level of OP. But they need to start thinking about turning around soon. Antagnazzi fighting for their lives now. They're like, where are the legionaries to protect us? And then they're like, their officer's like, we are the legionaries, fools. Probably at this moment in time, because they are. They're actually pretty good. I just don't know about against all this horde of all this stuff. What else we got here? Cohorts Italico. These are a volunteer unit as well. They look pretty nice. Lots of fresh troops being sent over here now. I don't know who this Roman player is, but he definitely should have maybe been trying to deal with his Cimbri issue. earlier because he's just left it too long, and now the Cimbri have just been able to just like pick them apart. We see Romans here, look, wavering 120. These volunteer legionaries form square, and it's not doing them any good. They're still breaking. And there you go, they break. There's 120 men lost for the Roman cause. Are the Cimbri going to change history? I think they might. There you go. I mean, even though these Italica Volatorum have just arrived, they're actually starting to waver, and that's not a good sign. We're seeing more wavering legionaries up here as well. These are veteran legionaries that only lost 50 men. They are possibly breaking a few units with them though, which is always good. Seeing a legionary over here. Veteran legionary here, to be fair, that's on the line, but it also is in a dire situation. Look at this thin line. I mean, it's actually cavalry inside formation, and that is also causing them to break with 50 men lost. This is healthy units breaking now. This is not a good sign for Rome. They'll get cut down. Even though they may return, they just won't be as effective. Rome is holding on by the skin of his teeth, really is. General charging in here. Legatus, no, Equite Singularis, I should say. Fight, men! For the glory of Rome! Can't let this barbarian horde arrive at Rome's gates. There's more troops breaking, to be fair, for Cimbri. If they can keep these charges up, these generals here, there's Equite Singularis, needs to keep these charges up, getting some good rear charges. But that's not really a good rear charge. That's kind of just charging into the front. Needs to get some hammer and anvils. What else we got over here? We've got a Praetorian Guard here. These guys need to get into the front lines. These veteran legionaries are losing, but they are going to break this unit first. Well, I say that as they also start to waver. And they break first. But they, I don't know, it's a trade. They kind of broke both. But this is a good phalanx unit that's going on here. These phalanx is just hard to break. You need to surround these guys. They're doing a really good job. More volunteer legionaries now having to be sent forward. I wouldn't have sent them in here because this is just going to isolate them. Rome needs to stay together. It needs to stay as a united fighting force, and I think another general might just have fallen. I think the Equite Singularis has just died. I can't see him on the battlefield. That is not a good sign. Rome is down to one general. That's not going to help with morale. Antagnazzi also not fancying carrying on the fight. They're not breaking, they're wavering. They're moving through the enemy unit like they are. Well, they are breaking now. That's not a good sign. Yeah, Rome got to fight on with what it's got left. Kill them all. More troops starting to waver. Veteran legionaries breaking 140 men. Seeing the cav now arrive for the Cimbri, and this is not a good sign. It looks as though Rome may be under threat from these Cimbri tribes. You may as well retreat, men. Get back. Fight and live another day. As you can see here, it seems as though Still got a few Legion units over here willing to risk it all. We've got some cavalry here as well. These cavalry have been doing nothing. They need to like get some operations going. Like all their infantry, Rome's infantry, that's the thing. Like as Rome, it's very freeing that you can just use your cavalry offensively as you want, because you don't have to play defense with it, because most of your infantry, and I think all of your infantry, can form square. And the form square ability in DI is broken for anti-cav. It basically stops the cavalry charge in its tracks. Very, very effective formation. Certainly all the legionaries can form it. Most of the cohorts, I imagine, can as well. So you just stop any cavalry charge in your tracks. So you can use your cavalry, especially at this point. Just use your cavalry, try and hammer and anvil stuff. The Praetorians now are being surrounded. They are like the right flank of this army now. Fight, Praetorians! You're the best that there are in Rome. Could have done with a whole army of you. Some of them are in their white capes, which is good. Historical me likes this. Seeing Praetorians just cutting down any men that break through the formation, but there are gaps starting to appear. You can see over here, gaps are starting to appear. There's literally like one guy defending this whole area. Look at the Praetorians begging for help. More Praetorians dying, it's not a good sign. This thin formation is getting ever thinner. I'd be like, if I could, you'd be like commanding troops from this flank to move over here. Support. Or you'd be like, tighten the circle, tighten the circle. This Praetorian standard bearer must be starting to worry himself a little bit. And the Centurion should be fighting on the front line. Roman Centurions took the highest casualty rate for a reason, but they fought on the front lines, and it looks like they broke this the square formation. I don't know if they were actually trying to tighten it, maybe, but whatever they've done, they have broken this formation, and it's costing the men now. They are losing decisively. 10 to 50% morale. Look at this, it's just isolated little squares now the Romans forming, apart from the cavalry which is charged in here. Done a lot of damage to some of these light units, which is good. Small little losses, but yeah, they've got to, like, if you want to do anything, you need to like hammer and anvil units that are in combat, then you'll do a lot of damage to morale. The Praetorians making one last stand. They've actually, yeah, they were just tightening the circle. I guess they do it just automatically if you just lose enough men. You just tighten the circle, but yeah, it does actually kind of cost you the unit. I don't know, they needed something like a rally or something just to help, but there you go, it looks like they're going to break. No, they're just tightening the circle again, they keep reforming. Praetorians just don't know when to quit, and I love it. Like I said, they needed an army of these guys. Like the bodies around this Praetorian square, especially on this side, is pretty mad. And they've actually kind of like rallied. They've gone from 0 to 10% morale to 10 to 50%. They're looking a lot better. These guys down to 90 men, losing decisive, but they're still killing men. Every little assault, every single like opportunity they see, they're killing men. That Centurion, he's rallying his men, but he should be in the front lines. This cavalry over here has been left isolated. They send it in and then just didn't take it out. Like you need to take, like you just do like cycle charges as Rome, or like any cav in Rome too, especially DEI. Cycle charge. You can see here as well. Look at this. This cavalry here having no success really against these legionaries. I mean, they probably will break them because morale and army losses, but I think on a normal day, Rome holds the square. Like even though they've broken through the square. I like how there's just like a couple of guys just chilling in the middle. Get to the front, soldiers. Fight and die for Rome. Hold the square. Rome is the square. The Praetorians still hanging on in there. This Praetorian last stand, I salute them. They fought hard. They finally broken it. 45 men. If only every Roman unit broke at that sort of level today, it may have been a different battle. But you can see that with that general dying, there's going to see a chain rout. And what a disgrace from Rome. Breaking. And a close victory there for the Cimbri. And history has been changed. The Battle of Vercellae has seen a new victor today on the channel. And we will end the replay and have a quick look at the end results. This one was sent in by Satchex, who was playing as the Cimbri. He's got some good players here on this side. God playing a lot of DEI, I know that for a fact. But I mean, they've goals. Rome did have Johnny as well, a very experienced player, but he could not do enough to stop their downfall today. But yeah, we'll quickly go over some of the results. You can see here. Look at this. Like they're getting on for like nearly 5k men of some of the Cimbri armies. It's insanely big. But yeah, 97 kills for these cavalry here. 222 for these light swords here. I believe they are. We've got like some more like heavy sword like heavier sword units here. I think these like a medium sword unit, getting 467 kills, 158 down here with another like sword unit. So 165 with spears is pretty actually good. Then with God with his army, I mean he's got 100 kills dead with the spear unit here. 236 kills with these like lights swords here. They did insanely well. And the axes here. Look at this, 179 kills. I mean, you got to remember these are all on legionaries as well, so it's doing really well. 109 kills with like the swords here, and 144 kills with the spears. Then we have Augustus playing as the final Cimbri army, 87 kills with his cav. Then we've got 276 kills with these like lights, like swords. I presume they're swords. They do hold an axe though, so I think they are like an axe unit really. 100 kills there with another like light sword unit. 137 with some light spears, and he's got like his heavier swords here, getting 114, 117. Then we have Johnny playing as one of the Roman armies. Rome obviously seemed like they had like slightly smaller armies, only slightly smaller because they are strong, and also they have smaller units anyway. But 131 kills with the Equites Singulares, 311 kills with the Cohors Prima, and then we have 179 kills, 188 kills the veteran legionaries, 217 with this one. Then we have Mythic playing as the Roman army over here with 143 kills with his cohorts, like Praetorian Guard basically. 180 kills with the Ala legionary. It's not too bad like his legionary cav there. Antagnazi 128 kills. Then we've got like the volunteer spears only getting like 79 kills, 168 with his legionaries, and then his like his volunteer legionaries here getting 97 kills. Then we have Paranoid playing as another Roman army here. We've got his Legatus Legionis. He was playing with Gaius Marius, and he got 108 kills before he fell. 181 kills with his legionary cav, and then his like auxiliaries. I mean, he's got 96 with his Alpinorum here. His Ligurum getting 128. 432 kills with his cohorts Prima, very nice. 214 with his legionaries, and then we've got 145 kills with his like volunteer legionaries there. But there you go, guys. That is the Battle of Vercellae. That is the another historical battle for historical week. What we on like day 4? 3 more days of historical battles. I hope you guys are ready. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.